Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Homewood Patriots head basketball coach Elijah Garrison. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Happy New Year, Coach.
Thanks. Happy New Year to you.
Absolutely. So we've had a 2-week holiday hiatus, and now we're back. I tell you, we got a number of games to talk about, so we better get right to it.
Sure.
Back on December 17th, that's how long it's been, you played Leeds at home, and you beat them 42-39. So close game, kind of low scoring. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I remember last time we talked, we had just scheduled that game, pretty much right before we got on the camera. So, that was after a cancellation and just kind of had to find a game. And, they're a really good team, have really, really good coaches that run a great program. So it was a good game to pick up last minute, come over here, and they gave us everything we wanted. And kind of proud that we found a way to win a close one.
Awesome.
Kind of up to that point, we had not won a close game yet.
Okay,
so it was good to go the other way for one.
Good.
So.
Good deal. So then on Friday the 20th, you participated in the Pepsi Classic at Decatur High School. Your first game was against Madison Academy, which you won 67-44.
Yep.
Good job. And then the Classic continued on Saturday. You played Austin, the Black Bears, and you lost to them 61-47.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. Got to go play some teams that we don't normally play.
Right.
Madison Academy, we shot the ball, went in. We had a really good defensive plan. It was a good night. And then Austin, we were down one late in the fourth quarter. We missed a dunk to take the lead. And that kind of just snowballed into didn't really execute late game. And they're super talented. And, that it was a one-possession game the entire game. And then late game, start fouling. We miss shots. They make free throws, and they kind of stretched it out there towards the end. But it was a good weekend, kind of going into the break. Was happy with where we are at the time for sure. So.
Okay, good deal. Then you had the Metro tournament. That was a pretty big tournament. Yeah. Where was that being held?
Yeah, we host that one here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got to stay at home. It was nice.
Good deal. So first game was Jacksonville. You won handily 70-41. Then the next game was Clay Chalkville, much closer, but a win, 53-51. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, Clay was ranked number 1 in 6A whenever we played them. So, that was a good game for our guys to see, this is kind of the standard when it comes to, our classification. And there are definitely other teams that are involved in that conversation of the standard right now. And but it was good. I thought we competed. I thought we made them shoot the shots we wanted to shoot. I thought we were quick to rebounds, and we limited our turnovers. And, when you play against a team that's more talented than you, that's more athletic than you, and they do a good job they press, they play zone, they play man. They do a really, really good job, and they execute what they want to do. Right. And it was definitely the best win we've had this year. So was definitely excited for our guys. Told them at the time, at the end of the year, though, that can't be what we talk about. Hopefully that's a springboard for January. So it was a fun night in here. My point guard, we had a little play. He hit a game winner with about 8 seconds left or something like that. And so it was cool. It was a fun environment. Awesome night. So.
Good deal. So we've got some more games to talk about, but we're going to do that right after this message.
PrepsNet Coach Speak with Homewood High School head basketball coach Elijah Garrison is proudly sponsored by Campus Traditions. Go Patriots!
And we're back. So, Coach, at the end of the Metro tournament, you had one more game against Chilton County. You beat them 74-31. That was a big win. And then you went on and played Coleman, which you lost 78-73. Pretty close game, and I know Coleman has a really good basketball team.
Yeah.
Tell us some about that one.
Yeah, so we went and played at Wallace versus Coleman. It was kind of a cool thing to do. I'm from that area, so getting to kind of go back home. There's a lot of my family there. That was awesome to see them. And
nice.
And then, we got to play against a really good basketball team that's coached very, very well. And, it's kind of we kind of did it a little bit on purpose. One, they're good. They're coached well, so we wanted to see what that looks like with us.
Right.
2, they got a couple of kids on their team that actually used to go to Homewood, so our guys kind of wanted to play against them. And it was all in friendly competition, so it was fun. super paced game. It was up and down. You know, they pressed full court, they pressed in the half court, they trapped here, trapped there, and I thought underneath the circumstances we played about as good as we could.
Okay, good.
And like, you know, it's hard. You don't ever like to lose, but like I wasn't mad at anything we did. Yeah, we got to execute a little bit. Got to rebound a little better. You know, but we gave, you know, arguably a top 5 team in the state. You know, everything that they wanted. So I was proud of how we competed and played. So
nice. So then you had Hartselle. You beat them 58-56. Good win for you there. That wraps up everything in the past.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about what's coming up now.
Sure.
This week you start area play. Tomorrow night you have Minor coming here. What do you expect to see from them?
Yeah, they're playing really well right now, and with a lot of confidence. I think Max Preps has them ranked at number 7 in the state, and there's an RPI ranking that has them at number 3 in the state. So like
really good.
They're a good team, and they got this guard that can go. Like he is as good as anybody that we play all year long.
Nice.
On the back end, they have a lot of length and athleticism, and so it's just, you know, like we're going to have to rebound and we're going to have to take care of the basketball. And if we do those things, you know, we'll have a chance to win. Good thing is we get them here first. I'm glad we don't have to go play them at their place to start area play. But it's going to be, you know, a hard out. They're well coached and they got some guys that can go. So, but I like where we're at right now. I like how we're playing. So kind of, I think we're battle tested and we're ready for January.
Good deal. So then on Friday you travel to Parker. They've got a pretty good team as well. What do you expect there?
Yeah, you know, they got, like, if you just go on paper and you compare them across the board, like they're more talented than anybody else that we play. Is just position here, position there. And Coach Smith does a great job with his guys and puts them in positions to go make plays and in space, and they go do it. So, you know, again though, it's kind of the same story on Friday night. Like we kind of got to limit them to one shot, because if they get multiple attempts, we're just not going to beat them. And then we got to be able to handle their pressure whenever we have the ball offensively. Now we do go there to start, so you know that'll be fun playing at Parker on a Friday night. Those are always, you know, fun environments to go play in, and you know that's what's fun about being a road team, is that it's about 15 guys versus an entire gym, so it's fun.
Yes, it is.
But it's going to be a tough week, both of them, Minor and Parker both. So we'll see what happens. I guess next Monday we'll talk about it.
You got some good wins under your belt.
We do.
Before Christmas. Now you can move forward and conquer January.
I hope
at
so.
this point.
I hope so, for sure.
Good deal. Well, that's our show, Coach. We appreciate your time.
Yes,
we
sir.
certainly appreciate you watching. Join us again next week for another Homewood version of Coach Speak.